Today I am going to tell you about those countries whom give different punishment for rape. The history of rape is dated back to Greek mythology and the Roman civilization. Sexual harassment is often found in many places where the women work and is very common these days. Rape or sexual assault is a very massive crime and the punishment of it should also very brutal. The authorities, however, if they find out the culprit, he is punished. Every nation or country has different ways for punishing the desperado. The top 10 countries with most severe punishments for rape are: Number 10. France. In France, the punishment of rape is imprisonment. For a rape conducted, the culprit is sentenced to an imprisonment of 15 years. However, if the victim happens to be very young, as in under the age of 15, then the imprisonment period will be increased to 20 years. If the sexual assault becomes the cause of the victim's death, then the convict will be imprisoned for a period of 30 years maximum. If the rape is followed by torture or any physical harm, then the felon is to be sent to the prison for the lifetime. Number 9. Netherlands. In Netherlands, the definition of rape is very vast. Any kind of sexual harassment or forced sex, even French kissing without other person's consent, is listed as rape. The punishment for rape in Netherlands varies from 4 to 15 years imprisonment depending on the age factor of the victim. In many countries, the rape of a prostitute is not given much priority, but in Netherlands any kind of harassment done to a prostitute, under 18, without her approval can lead to an imprisonment of 4 years. If the person dies after the rape is committed, the person will be locked up for 15 years. Number 8. Russia. The law of Russia provides 3 to 6 years imprisonment against any sexual act done forcefully. If the prey happens to be under 18 or any damage to the health of the victim has been done, then the imprisonment will be increased from 4 to 10 years. If the death is the aftermath of the rape cause, then the imprisonment will be expanded from 8 to 15 years, along with a ban on certain profession and occupations for 20 years. And if the victim happens to be under 14 and also dies after the rape, then the imprisonment will be increased from 12 to 20 years, along with a mandatory restraint of liberty for 2 years and a ban for 20 years, which is mentioned above. Number 7. China. China offers capital punishment for committing a rape. Plenty of people have been executed until now after they committed a rape. The execution rate in China is very high. The justice is given in such a rapid way that 4 men have been executed, who were after a couple of years proved innocent. Number 6. Israel. In Israel, if a person commits a rape, he gets imprisoned for minimum 4 years and a maximum of 16 years. Although according to the Torah, the book followed by Jews, the rapist has to marry the victim. The man has no will in it. It is up to the woman to decide. However, this law is not used in Israel, therefore an imprisonment is given to the convict. Number 5. Afghanistan. Afghanistan also has a capital punishment for rapper. Afghanistan is a Muslim country and its laws are based on Islam. You are shot with a bullet in the head within the 4 days if you commit a rape. Number 4. United Arab Emirates. In United Arab Emirates, there are certain kinds of punishments for the criminals, but the capital punishment, that is death, is only for the guerrilla who commits a rape. In Dubai, if you sexually assault a person without his or her will, you will be hanged to death. There is no compensating. You rape, you die within 7 days. Number 3. Egypt. Many few countries offer death penalties for rapes. Egypt being one of them hangs the culprit to death. Few days ago, 10 men gang raped a woman and all of them got the death penalty. Number 2. Iran. Iran provides complete justice to the people who become a victim of sexual assault. Iran has execution for the rape culprits. Iran offers capital punishment for many crimes, and among them 10 to 15% executions are of rape cases. The women sometimes settle down the cases by compensating. However, the rappers are punished by 100 lashes and some time of imprisonment in some cases. Number 1. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country, therefore all of its laws and regulations are listed as per the teaching the Islam. In Saudi Arabia, the punishment for the rape is very brutal. If a person commits rape, then the stones are thrown upon him till the moment he dies. Technically, this punishment is called as execution through stones, which means that the stones will be showered upon him until the soul does not depart from his body. This is also a form of capital punishment because it means death, but the death is not easy and quick. The criminal has to go through all the pain and torture. He has to suffer before he dies.